Hello, Dr. Tawanna Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. Yo, what is going on? It is Dr. Tawanna. I'm going to be short, sweet, and straight to the beat here on tonight, okay? I wanted to come by and tell y'all that your girl is getting ready to go out with a bang, okay? I'm going to explain what all of that means in just a moment. But the reason why I'm going out with a bang is most important so that you understand exactly why I'm doing what I'm getting ready to do. So with that being said, y'all know everything that has transpired because I have been very transparent here over the last couple of months, even over the last few years. Many of you guys have watched my journey. Many of you guys know my story. So I don't want to take a whole long time rehashing my story, but I want to absolutely share the reason behind why I'm getting ready to do this and what I'm getting ready to do moving forward. Now, this whole big old demon, this whole big old giant that have collected the lives of many of our young people and still collecting the lives of many of our young people behind reckless decisions, adults and greedy people, greedy demons have put into place, such as opening up our borders wide open, allowing the drug cartels to come into our neighborhoods and infiltrate them with fake drugs that is manufactured in China, and it is killing our children at a rapid, when I tell you that more parents are burying their children faster than you can blink your eye, it is an absolute epidemic. And you know what? They went all crazy and all of that stuff for Divock 19. You're going to have to flip that around to catch my drift. They went all crazy. They had extra spending money for this and that, and measures put in place and implemented in place to keep people safe. Why is all of our kids out here dying? It's real bad. And I'm telling y'all, unless you really know the depths of this, because I was not aware of this, I had to learn this stuff after the fact, after it claimed my son's life. I had to learn after the fact. This is real bad. This is worse than any type of demic we didn't ever seen. And if we thought what happened to our mental health during those lockdowns, then you can only imagine what happened to these young folks. And guess what? They out here trying stuff, turning to stuff because their mental health is messed up, period. So guess what? Now it's time to expose this stuff for real. Now it's time to make some noise to the masses. Now it's time for the masses to hear the message. Now it's time to put a stop to this. So I am creating documentaries, real life documentaries from families that have lost their children. I'm creating real life documentaries from young folks out here peddling this stuff, why they trying this stuff, how our young people go to prison and never come back the same mentally because they medicate them, how all of this stuff is really transpiring, how it's happening to everybody, but it's happening specifically to a certain amount of people, and that is wrong. That is when you stand up and you say, not on my watch. And that is what I'm doing. I am in too much pain to be passive. I am in too much pain to be paralyzed. The devil is a liar. And you know what? I'm going to do something with this pain. You ain't going to never in your life be able to touch me and harm me and hurt me in the way that you have. And I take that sitting down. Hell no, I'm fighting for my kids. I'm fighting for your kids, your nieces, your nephews. I'm fighting for our future. I'm fighting for the next generation. And you know what? It's going to take a collective effort for us all to fight. I don't care if it's with your prayers, if it's with your finances. I don't care if it's with your footwork. It's going to take all of us. Because you know what? Truth be told, these are going to be the children that is going to care for us when we can no longer care for ourselves. And we already see where that's going. They out here in these streets real reckless. They out here robbing, they out here looting, they out here hijacking, they out here killing, they out here going stone cold crazy, and they out here being poisoned, murdered. We're not going to call this no overdose. The devil is a lie. They out here being murdered. I was listening to a documentary where this pathologist said it only takes 10 to 15 minutes after ingesting just a very small amount of fentanyl to be dead. And every time I think about that, I am in pain because all I can think about is how my son was murdered and how it was all over with for him in 10 to 15 minutes. There's no coming back from that. So I'm getting ready to hook up with some powerful people. It's already in motion. And I am getting ready to go to Capitol Hill, the White House, the Black House, the Crack House. I don't care whose house. And like I said, this message is for the masses. Enough is enough. Y'all have been coming for us, and you're not going to stop. Therefore, I'm not going to stop. And so what I have in place for the people, instead of me coming by here, because y'all already know, I done been there, done that, got a t-shirt for it. Whenever somebody, especially kingdom brethren, call for help from the other kingdom brethren, it's always ignored. So I'm not coming by here begging with my hand out. Y'all want to help me get this initiative going? No, I'm not finna wait on y'all because I'm not going to be hindered by anybody. But what I will say, I am willing to exchange. And I am on a mission to exchange something very powerful with 1,000 people. So if this is not for you, share it with somebody that it could potentially be for. That ain't going to cost you nothing. I can understand it might not be for you. But if you are listening to me, if you are under the sound of my voice, I'm asking you to share this with whoever, wherever. I don't care. I'm on a mission to reach 1,000 people and change their financial forecast. Now, one thing that I have done, Dr. Tawanna have done, is I have went in on a spiritual heist, a physical heist, and I have hijacked the information that have created multi-millionaires and generational wealth for other kind of people, the rich and the famous, the wealthy people. I have went in and I have confiscated their exact frameworks. And I know what's popping and what's not. Not only did I confiscate it, I implemented it in my own life. And not only have I implemented it, I have showed y'all the receipts throughout this entire journey. And the number one trending thing that's trending right now is them digital dollars. Okay? If you want to know how to get prepared for what is to come and get out of these folks' way, and you saying I'm one of the ones that's not going to comply with all of this other stuff they getting ready to implement and getting ready to force, I'm not going to comply like that. I'm going to stay pure. I'm going to stay clean. I'm going to stay authentic. Then I promise you, you don't want to miss this. Because the crap then already hit the fan. It's not about to hit the fan. In just a matter of weeks, we got stuff lined up for us that will be detrimental to millions of people. Stuff next month. The month I've been sharing this for forever. Okay, we are very well aware. We are all awake to what is going on. We see what's going on from the top executives all the way to top officials. We see what's going on all the way down to the local. We see what's going on. We see what's being implemented. The lockdowns are coming back. The mandates are coming. We see all of that. We are not blind to that anymore. So what I am going to share with y'all moving forward, if you ever wanted to do anything with me, if you know that I'm talking to you, I ain't talking to everybody, I'm talking to somebody. If you know that you have been one of the ones called and chosen to preserve you and your family, I don't care. This one's for you, baby. I'm about to give you the business. And like I said, I didn't went in and took their information, and many people be like, look, I want to get with you, but I can't afford it. I'm going to make sure that everybody can afford it. So you are without excuse. And this is going to be my first and last time doing something like this. And this is going to be the final call on a lot of the other stuff. I'm telling you, people, do not drag your feet. I'm telling you, people, get into position now. Not tomorrow, not later. Now. So that you don't have to be in the type of pain that Dr. T is in. Hold on, let me put on the screen what I got for y'all, and then I'm finna get up out y'all way. Told y'all I'm gonna be short, sweet, straight to the beat. It's going to take money to get the message out. And I'm not coming by here. I'm not starting no GoFundMes. I'm not asking y'all to donate. I'm not doing any of that. I'm here to serve you. And I'm asking in me serving you that you serve me so that we can serve the mission and serve one another. Period. The very first thing that I have for y'all is I know that in this digital space, there is digital dollars waiting for us to collect them. It's called a wealth transfer that we need to disrupt. Instead of Jeff Bezos and all these other cats that's out here making millions of dollars a day. Can you imagine doing $1 million in a day? They making millions of dollars a day in the digital space. So I know that that's trending. That's at the top of the chart. So this is what I have for y'all. I have reserved a workshop, one of its kind, that I'm not going to ever do anymore. Now, normally I'm charging $1,000 upwards, but I'm going to charge everybody, 1,000 people. That's what I'm going to say. $97. I'm going to put a digital product, several of them, in your hand. So you're going to have this digital product. Not only are you going to have a digital product, you're going to have the landing page, which is the website. You're going to have the ads, how to run them. By the time we depart at the end of the day, you're going to have you a business that's running and giving you some passive income so that you can take the money that you earn digitally, these digital dollars, and turn them into physical assets. This will help you buy land, something that you're going to need, especially in the time where there ain't no food or the food is genetically modified. Also, it's going to put you in passive income so that it helps you beat inflation. Okay? It's going to help you put yourself in a place of preservation so that it preserves those that are signed and connected to you, so that when they come back, not if they come back, when they come back with the mandates and when they come back with the lockdowns, you'll be in a perfect position. Won't nothing be disrupted or hindered or affected in your world. Because if you can't go in, you got something in place digitally online where everything is going to go up in value. Okay? If you can't do it, I don't care what level you are, as long as you got a 10-year-old technology level. That means you know how to turn on a computer. Then you can do this. And if you don't feel as confident that you cannot, then you got some grandchildren, you got some nieces, you got some children, you got some cousins that can. You will have lifetime access. So even if you can't do it, somebody can do it for you. Or I can show you how somebody can put it together for you for the low. You understand me? So you will be able to afford this $97. You will go eat that up. You will go eat that up in one day. You can't even go to Walmart and get a meal for under $97. Never. So I am on a mission to do this for 1,000 people. I'm gonna let this run for a couple of days until that mark is met. And I am asking everybody that can and that will to share this, because I am about to change your financial forecast. If you can get an extra 1,000, an extra 5,000, an extra 10,000, an extra 20,000, an extra 100K, it just depends on your grind. I'm not guaranteeing you anything, but what I am going to guarantee you is passive income. However much that be determines on however much you willing to put back in it and continue to scale, because that's what it's all about. But when we depart, you're going to be in passive income. You're going to be without excuse to say, I ain't got no money. That's going to be a lie. And a lot of the things that I only share in my masterminds, my private programs, or my workshops, my master classes, I'm going to give you this business for $97. Period, point blank. You ain't gonna find nobody else nowhere doing nothing like that, especially teaching you how. And I done came here and did demonstrations, so you know I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't care if it's a course, if it's a digital product, I don't care. I'm about to show you. If you want to get on YouTube, I'm about to show you how to do that. I'm about to show you everything you need to know to change your financial forecast for $97. You can get $97 back, but what you cannot get back is a missed opportunity. And I am a mama on a mission. I'm on a rampage, y'all. I'm not playing no type of games. I am about to expose what's going on. And you know what? That is always done by sharing the story. And what many people won't do, Dr. Tawanna will. Like I said, I'm in too much pain for this not to be some type of purpose in it. I refuse to not find purpose in this pain. And I'm going to tell everybody that will listen. And as many lives that I can save, as many young folks as I can reach. I don't only want to reach them. I want to redeem them. I want to give them financial tools. The reason why they out here taking this stuff is because they in pain. And the reason why the people that is out here selling it to them is because they in poverty. Hell no. We're not doing that, okay? So that is the very first thing that I got for you. I don't care. Everybody can afford it. That's cheaper than your cell phone bill. That's cheaper than what you go and spend eating out. That's cheaper than your gas bill. $97 to change your financial forecast. So that's the very first one that I have for you. Now what I'm about to share with you, this is the final call on this. If you miss it, do not hit me up. Do not email me, y'all. I'm telling y'all now, I'm going to ignore you. I'm not even going to respond. Hey, did I miss it? You did. You did. Hey, can you please work with me? I got this story going on. That's going to be your story and your situation. I'm going to leave this up for as many days as I possibly can. This workshop will be in about 2 weeks or so, just to give me enough time to run this, to reach the people, to set up the platform that'll hold all of the people, right? And to get the information out where we going to be meeting at to all of the people that is signing up. All of the information about how you can sign up is going to be in the description. Pay attention, folks. I might be able to put it inside of the comments. I don't know, but it's going to be in the description. All you got to do is click on see more. However, you got to do to drop it down so you can see all of the information and follow the details. Now, I'm going to break down to you exactly what each of these programs are and how I can assist you if you want to be served. Now, if you don't know what to do and how to do it, and you say, well, you know what, that technology and all of that stuff really ain't my thing. And let me clarify and say this. For $97, it does not come with no recording. You're going to have to show up and play all out. You're going to have to be ready to work, and you're going to have to be ready to implement the steps and keep up with me. You cannot be distracted for $97. If you want access, lifetime access to this recording, that will be $197, and I'm thinking about making it a 2-day event. You cannot beat that. For $197, where you get access, lifetime access to the recordings. That way, if you're not able to attend live, at least you're going to get the recording. And if you're not able to implement everything that I am going to be hosing y'all down with on that day, you can go back and you will have the framework and the step-by-step instruction on how to do that for $197. But if you ain't got $197, cool. Join with the $97 and then go ahead and be ready to play all out. It's a simple thing. Now, for those that say, look, I really don't want to take, much time, and I really don't want to learn how to do, this digital stuff. Can you do it for me? I have only a few more spots that I am going to allow you to come in on. And the only reason why I'm allowing you to come in on that, because I didn't got the phone calls, I didn't got the emails, and then they be like, hey, did you get my email? Did you get my message? So look, I'm telling you right now, it's first come, first serve, and there is only a few spots. I will do the digital product for you. I will put it together. I will pick it. I will run it. I will launch it, and then you will be into passive income. However, you are going to pay me and the assistants that I am utilizing their time to put it together for you, and that is at 1K. If you can sow 1K into your life and reap 10,000, that is what you call a harvest. That's the name of the game. It's called investment. I'm going to invest this in myself, and I'm going to withdraw this out because I'm worth it. Now, if you don't want to do it, like I said, you don't know how to do it, you ain't got the time to do it, whatever the reason is, I will do it for you, and I'm only opening up a few spots. So it tells you what it all includes, so you don't have to call and ask me. I just want to get a little bit more information on what it means. Here it is. I'm going to set up your social media where I am going to run the traffic, so you ain't got to worry about, is somebody going to buy my digital product? I'm going to set up the social media so that I can run traffic to the people who want the product that we are going to select. That's the second step, digital product selection. And then I am going to run a traffic campaign to connect the people who want the product that we chose together to purchase it. And then it's going to be on automation. I'm going to set it up and it's going to be automated. Your hand's going to be off of it. I will show you thereafter how to maintain it, or how to outsource it to a virtual assistant that can maintain it for you for no more than an hour or 2 hours a month, no more than $5 to $10 for that 1 to 2 hours. And you will do over that 1,000,000 times just in passive income. Okay. Next, we have our in-person, and this is really limited, really, really limited. I only chose to sit down with 5 people on this one. The Millionaires Digital Boss VIP Day in person here in Texas with Dr. Tawanna. It's an all-exclusive VIP day with Dr. Tawanna. Normally, when you come on a VIP, you not having your housing provided for you, nor your food or your transportation. So what this includes is I am going to show you from start to finish how to start from scratch and go all the way to scale in one day. We're going to have the framework. It's the billionaire blueprint that you're going to come leave that place with. And also how to have it up and running, how to set it up, how to structure it, the whole 9 yards. Everything that I know that I will not give everybody on that $97 tip. Now, I'm going to give y'all that business on that $97 tip. But when you come in person, it increases in value. So I'm going to give you all of the stuff that they're not going to get on that $97 value. Trust and believe me. How to do 7 to 8 figures. We passing over 6 figures. How to do $1 million. How to do 7 to 8 figures is in person. It is a 2-day weekend event. You're only going to spend 1 day with myself. All day. We're going to flesh out this framework, your $1 billion business, period. You're going to be with me in person. We are going to have not just a business adventure. We're going to have breakthroughs. We're going to have breakthroughs. We are absolutely going to have breakthroughs. Whatever is keeping you stuck, bound, whatever, we're going to have breakthroughs. We're going to have brunch. We're going to have our food catered for us. You're going to be staying in a very secluded place, a mansion to be exact. Very nice, remote, beautiful place where you can actually be introduced to the lifestyle that you are about to live when you change your financial forecast. Transportation will be provided for that day when you are not with me to go out and explore the town, see the town, enjoy, whether you want to go out and make friendships and network connections, divine appointments, whatever you want to call them, with the other ones that will be there. It is a 5K investment, and all of that is included. So as you can see, there's really not a paycheck for me at all. I'm setting it up for it to be an encounter and an experience you will never forget, that you will walk away with a $1 billion blueprint. All right. Next, I don't have the flyer for that one, but I'm just going to let you know what it is. It's going to be a 2-day intensive in person. This one might be hybrid, which means that it will be streamed virtually and it will be in person for those who would like to attend. But this is a 2-day intensive, everything transportation related. If y'all want to know where that money at, it is in transportation. Ladies, men, boys, girls, it is in transportation. I got a clip right now from the former president that said another big opportunity to get into, especially with contracts that we are going to dump billions of dollars in, is in transportation. Period. I played it in the last video. Go check it out on YouTube if you ain't seen it. That is where a lot of the money is at, because there is so many different things you can do in the transportation space without ever leaving your home. And that is going to also include your stay, very exclusive stay, your meals, and that is going to include your transportation. On top of the training, you're going to leave there with your business built out and ready to go hit the ground running, so that you can get funding, you can get finances, and you can even scale through government contracts and all of that other good stuff with your transportation business, whether you driving or not. You don't got to. You don't even got to drive. And that is also a 5K investment. And there is only 10 spots available for that. Put it on a credit card. Use Klarna. Use somebody else's money. I really don't care. Take somebody else's money to make you some money. That's the name of the game. Before this dollar dies, utilize it. Get you some digital dollars and turn it into fiscal assets. That's the name of the game. I'm telling y'all. That's the way to go. When there ain't no food, you need to buy land, and you need to buy a specific kind of land so that you control your own water, you control your own dirt, you control your own food. You need to get gold and silver, especially if you can't buy, sell, or trade in other states. There are states that will take gold and silver as tender. Hear me clearly on this. We done already been down this road. I ain't got to tell y'all which states they are. You already know. Last but never least, I'm going to say this and then I'm gone. This is called the $1 Million Monarch. This is the Millionaire Mantleship. Now, y'all already know the tragedies that happened to me. And those tragedies that happened to me was intended to stop my movement. It didn't stop it completely. It slowed it down drastically. And I got to be 1000% honest with you, because I'm not able to be in a space where I can heal and still move forward with the momentum that I was moving. Everything has been affected. So before this all happened, and I understand why the Father had told me to look for a couple of people to take under my mentorship and to mantle them, so in case anything ever happened. And how ironic, 2 weeks before I mean, 2 weeks before he gave me this, and then 2 weeks later, my son died. So I understand, and I want to be obedient. I will only take 3 people in this program. This is a years-long commitment where I will work with you one-on-one. And I will show you how to do exactly what I have done that way, and what I am doing, and how you can do it, and how you can scale fast. And this is a one-on-one. Blueprint, access, investors, you name it, this is a one-on-one. And I only want those that are not afraid to be leaders, and those that are not afraid to fight for the masses. Because that's what my whole vision is. That's what this whole movement is about. If you are not teachable, then I don't want to deal with you. If you are not persistent, I don't want to deal with you. If you are not dedicated, I don't want to deal with you. This is a special place that it took me. I'm not even going to lie, because I don't like people close to me. I have guards and walls up to not allow people to get close to me, because the people that I have allowed to get close to me have not been good people. So I would rather be close to my family, my husband, my children. But I am being obedient because it's never about me. And the mantle must be passed. He didn't give it to me for me. He gave it to me to create a movement. And the baton or the torch always has to be passed. And I'm very well aware of this, but this is a 12-month one-on-one with Dr. Tawanna. We're going to start from scratch all the way to scale. I'm going to connect you to some powerful connections. I'm going to show you how to get the message out. I'm going to show you how to handle stuff. I'm going to show you how to automate this stuff. I'm going to show you how to redeem your time back so that you can do what you were purposed to do. But one thing that I know, and 2 things is for certain: this movement will never be stopped. So I am only allowing 3 people to get in at a 5K investment. This is every bit of, and I don't ever come out and share this or even my inner circle for under 25K. But I want to meet people where they at. And if you can't invest 5K, you ain't ready for millions. You're just not. So it's going to be 3 peculiar, specific people that's ready for what the Most High has called them to do. He has given me the blueprint and the framework, and I'm going to give it to you. And I'm only taking 3. All of the information, like I said, of how you can sign up for any of these programs, these are the final costs. This Millionaire Mentorship, I'm sharing it on all my platforms. I done ran a promo. It's only 3. All these programs that I didn't sit here tonight and talk to you about, I'm sharing them on all my platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Clubhouse, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. I'm sharing it everywhere. It's first come, first serve. I'm coming to y'all first, but it's going up everywhere. And these programs will never be offered. Why? Because the movement must move. And it's time to hit the ground running. It is time to take it from media to the masses, from the majority to the masses. It is time, and I'm looking for people to come alongside of me to help me produce the documentaries, to do the interviews, to travel with me, to reach out to people with me, to make this movement move. And I want it to reach the masses. So with that being said, I thank you for your time. I absolutely love you. I appreciate it. That's why I show up. I'm never going to stop. These people have tried to stop me, even with systems. Even these systems trying to tie up funding and tie up money and hold money and all of this stuff. It's been real. So I have to pass the mantle. And I don't want to just pass the mantle to 1 or 2. They shut us all down. No, it's a movement. If I can serve you in any capacity, because from here on out, I'm going on an operation, and that operation is called Reach, Rescue, and Redeem. Period. Enough is enough, from the prison systems to the police systems to the violence in our own community neighborhood. I ain't got nothing to lose. I don't have nothing to lose. And this pain is on purpose. This pain is for a purpose. So if I could serve you, like I said, at the lowest starting point, it's $97. And I'm going to give you this business. I don't care, from 97 up to 5K. I'm going to give you. All right, with that being said, I love y'all, and I will see y'all on the other side. And do not forget to share this with everybody. If it's not for you, it's for somebody. Help me reach that somebody. Peace.